Hi everyone!
Hi! We are the directors of the film Always Amber. My name is Lia.
And my name is Hannah. And we're very happy that you came to the screening of the film. Very grateful.
Yes, super nice. We also got some questions from the festival that they wanted us to answer. So we're just gonna read them and try to answer them.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question is, what were the reasons behind making this film? What inspired you?
Well, I would say like one of the reasons why we made this film in the first place is because me and Lia were best friends when we were like 17, 16, the same age as Amber and Sebastian. So we had that kind of like symbiotic, very, very close friendship in that age. And then we like were apart for a couple of years after that, and then we met each other again, and both of us were in filmmaking. So we were like, let's do something together. And the first thing that came up for us was like, we should really portray this kind of friendship that is really like identity building and important for you during those years. So that was one of the reasons why we made this film.
Yeah. And one of the other reasons were that we also wanted to do something on a queer theme and creating new images for queer people to identify with, and also portraying queer people in a way of having the relationship between people as the main focus of the film instead of the struggle of being queer in today's society. So we hope that you can see that in the film.
Okay, the next one.
The next one. The movie represents a specific generation? Question mark.
Yeah, well, it definitely does in some ways. I would say like, because especially in Amber and Sebastian's community, they grew up like in a big city, like an inner city in Stockholm, and they have like a very accepting surrounding around them with like supportive friends and family, which is very like specific like today, growing up in like a big city.
And especially also Sweden and Stockholm and
Definitely. So that is like we wanted to capture that kind of generation growing up like here right now with like an accepting surrounding, which is very uncommon. So that is something that we wanted to capture. So I would say yes in some ways, but also like there have always been like queer people, so
yeah.
and will always be. So
and also just the I mean, like every generation of just like, it's just the growing up and like coming of age storyline in some ways, and I think all generations can identify with that.
Definitely.
Okay, so next one. Did you have a hard time shooting it? What was the hardest part?
I think like that the hardest part of making this film was when Amber and Sebastian broke up.
Yeah.
Because then it was like we had just filmed for like a couple of months.
Yeah.
And we knew them, but we weren't like that close to them. So they were going through like a really tough time, and it was like in a moralic kind of sense, it was really hard for us to like decide, do we want to like keep filming them in this state, and also do they want to be a part of the film? So we actually didn't have contact with them for like I think 1 or 2 months. And then Amber reached out to us and were like, you should really keep on filming me. I'm totally like
fine,
okay,
but
yeah.
also excited to like continue the story of it, and just still thinking that it's important, the main like focus on the film, like portraying like queer youth and like in a new way, and continuing with that storyline was like Amber's also kind of goal with the film. So for Amber to like reach out and continue filming was important in that sense. And yeah. So but the hardest part has been to have a moralic, like how do you
navigate like through that and be like, we want them to be a part of the film, we want them to be like a part of making this film together with us. And that was something that we like struggled with during the way, and we also like that's why we gave Amber a camera, because we can't tell Amber's story. It's like Amber's specific story of their life. So it was important for us to like include Amber in the filmmaking. So I think that was something that we like discussed and had to like figure out, like how are we going to do this like together.
Okay, we're coming to the last question. Are you working on new projects? Would you like to tell us something more about them? If you are. Well, we are.
We are.
Because like just like this, doing like a Zoom interview because of Corona. Everything just shut down for everyone, of course. So when we were going out on festival, or supposed to be going out on festivals with the film in 2020, everything shut down, and then me and Hannah came back to Stockholm and were like, well, let's get back to work then.
Yeah. Or like we have to make something like here in Stockholm where we are.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started one project here about like teenagers as well. It's also about like growing up and stuff like that, but it's a group of people.
And they're also a bit younger.
Yeah.
They were like between 13 and 15 when we started filming them 1.5 years ago. And when we started filming Amber and Sebastian, they were like 16, 17. So we're going down in age a bit. And then we're also doing like a short documentary, but that's in Gothenburg.
Yes. And it's about a little bit older people in like their 25 years. 2 girls.
2 girls.
Yes.
I don't know what to say more about it. I
You
think,
will see.
I think you will see it.
Yeah.
You have to check it out when it comes.
Okay.
Okay, but
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For like watching the film, and thank you to the festival as well. We are very happy that you choose to screen this film. Okay. Bye bye.
Cheers from Stockholm.